It's Saturday in Hawaii and I'm miserable.
It's finals week.
If paradise can't cure my burnout during finals week, we need better solutions. So here are 3 things that help me get through burnout, and one of them introduced me to this Honu, who I think is my life coach now.
Everything's better now.
First things first, do the hard work in an easy place. Now, as a psychology graduate student, I can tell you there are many studies that validate that when you change your environment, it helps your creativity and your memory. All this to say, you gotta switch it up if you want your brain to stay fresh. And I need that fresh brain right now because after finishing up a 9-page paper that I've already poured 7 drafts into, I just need to turn this in by the end of my coffee time. But for me, getting out of the house isn't just about being more productive. It's something much deeper than that. Because when I'm feeling burnt out, I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like this troll who doesn't take care of herself is like hunched over behind the computer. It's like this little gremlin takes over my body and my mind. When I treat myself to some nice banana bread, my favorite coffee, and a cute cafe, not only am I helping my brain be stimulated and open up better, healthier paths to learning and getting things done, but I'm treating myself with love and care. Something as simple as putting on one of my favorite shirts and a little mascara, it makes me feel human again. It helps me feel like I can embody joy and having fun while I do hard work.
I just turned in a bunch of stuff and to be honest, I'm still feeling so stressed out. And I thought if I got everything done, I would feel better, especially in a nice place. But I don't. Stress needs to move through our body, and getting the stressor over with doesn't actually do that. There's a lot of studies about this. I'll link to a book called Burnout that talks about this in the description. But now, even though the stressful event is done, I really need some self-care. I just still feel so scattered, honestly, and so drained. But I have a really nice, fast solution to that, and it's one of my favorite things to do, whether or not I'm stressed. So let's go to one of my favorite places on the island of Hawaii.
The second way I beat burnout is with something I call dull mind, vibrant place. For me, that means going to the local farmer's market where there's bright colors, live music, people who are smiling instead of stress crying over textbooks. It's a little bit of sensory overload, but in a way I really need. A lot of people don't know this, but I've been to over 30 countries in my life, and every country I go to, I like to go to the farmer's market and see what kind of weird, fun fruits I can find. And there's science behind it too. Your brain literally craves novelty. New sounds, experience, and fruits wake up new neural pathways. What better way to get out of my head with school than overpaying for this?
What is this one?
Egg fruit.
Egg fruit? For what? How much?
$5 each.
$5 each. Okay, this one's gonna be good? Okay, I'll do that one. Now I'm actually starting to feel better. You know, when I feel dull and especially drained and I'm not eating well because I'm working so hard, coming to a place that's vibrant just reinvigorates me, and I'll show you what I got in my little farmer's market haul at the next spot we're going, which is also one of my favorite spots on the island.
Unfortunately, it's everybody else's favorite spot too, and I don't even know if it's worth it with how packed everything is right now.
People always think like it's so chill living in Hawaii, and it is great, but what you don't think about is what I call paradise tax. Things like walking so far just to park because the beach is so busy. Oh, it's a hot walk.
I know I sound like some spoiled island girl who forgot how lucky I am to live in Hawaii, but that's kind of what happens to you when you're burned out. And it's why my third and final tip is so important. The only problem is I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am not on the beach because it's way too crowded. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty annoyed, so I'm just gonna eat this spam musubi. Super delicious. It's one of the best parts of being from Hawaii. But one of the worst parts of being from Hawaii is getting to a beach when you only have a few hours off, you really need a break, and finding your favorite beach inundated with tourists. Nowhere to sit, that's why I'm up here. So I'm gonna eat this spam real quick. I'm gonna jump in the water, show you some beautiful ocean, and then we're gonna call it a day.
And then a big drop of rain comes by and scares the tourists off the beach. But being a local girl, I know it's gonna pass in a minute. As soon as it does, I walk across a sunny and now empty beach into the water to do tip number 3. Getting nature time no matter how quick or imperfect it is. In Hawaiian culture, honu are seen as messengers and good omens, and we're taught never to get near them. But as I dove in, one came straight towards me. And in that moment, it reminded me, there is always goodness. Sometimes it's just under the surface. In this challenging week when I almost didn't film and I barely felt like I was getting by, it was my Patreon supporters who were the motivation under the surface for me. So thank you guys, and thank you to those of you watching. If you want to support me on Patreon too and get more behind the scenes stories and anytime access to me, use the link in the description below. Mahalo and happy trails.
Everything's better now.